Bula, Talofa and Welcome to Season 6, Episode 30 of Breakfast Bites by TEIVOVOsports.com. A wrap of Pasifika people's sports news on a bright but chilly 19 degrees Celsius Sunday morning, 30th July 2023. Coming to you with tons of hanisi from the 180th meridian in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. In the FIFA World Cup group games yesterday, Sweden 5-0 over Italy in Wellington, France 2-1 over Brazil in Brisbane, and Jamaica 1-0 over Panama in Perth. Today sees Korea Republic versus Morocco at 2 p.m. in Adelaide, Norway versus the Philippines at 7 p.m. at Eden Park in Auckland, Switzerland versus New Zealand at 7 p.m. in Dunedin, and Germany versus Colombia at 7:30 p.m. in Sydney. And at the Netball World Cup pool games in Cape Town, South Africa overnight, Malawi 55-49 over Scotland, England 90-29 over Barbados, New Zealand 54-44 over Uganda, Fiji 52-48 over Zimbabwe, Australia 85-38 over Tonga, South Africa 61-50 over Wales, and Jamaica 105, Sri Lanka 25. Later today sees Australia versus Fiji, Wales versus Sri Lanka, New Zealand versus Singapore, Malawi versus Barbados, Uganda versus Trinidad, England versus Scotland, Jamaica versus South Africa, and Tonga take on Zimbabwe. In rugby, all the big test match rugby results yesterday. Fiji should move up to 10th in the World Rugby Test rankings after their 33-19 win over Samoa in Apia yesterday, while the Wallabies have crumbled to another humbling defeat, falling to the 38-7 to the All Blacks in their first Bledisloe Cup clash of 2023. Japan beat Tonga 21-16 in Osaka, and South Africa pipped Argentina 22-21 at Ellis Park in Joburg. In Rugby League, Manly gave their inspirational captain Daly Cherry Evans a milestone game to remember in an entertaining 24-18 victory over the Dragons in Wollongong. It was DCE's 300th NRL game. While in Canberra, at GIO Stadium, Kalen Ponga gave the thumbs up following a clumsy and dangerous challenge for a high ball in the Knights' 28-6 win over Canberra. And at Bluebet Stadium, Sharks forward Cameron McInnes broke the NRL record for the most tackles in a game, 84. But it wasn't enough for the visitors, as there was simply no match for a dominant Penrith, going down 28-0 with the Panthers' co-captains Isaiah Yeo and Nathan Cleary simply outstanding. In sports biz, the 2023 Women's World Cup hasn't even progressed through group play, but FIFA is already projecting higher attendance numbers than expected for the tournament. Ticket sales are now close to 1.6 million, according to football's governing body, which would easily surpass the record 1.35 million fans who attended the FIFA World Cup 2015 in Canada. And in combat sports, watch out for Errol Spence Jr. versus Terence Crawford at T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas, for their 12-round clash later today. With Crawford of Omaha, Nebraska, with a record of 39 wins, no losses, with 30 by knockouts, a former lightweight and thus undisputed light welterweight world champion, who has won all 7 of his fights at welterweight by knockout. And Spence also with an unblemished record of 28-0 with 22 KOs from DeSoto, Texas, who will fight to become boxing's world undisputed welterweight champion of the four-belt era. Defending his IBF, WBA, and WBC crowns, while Crawford puts his WBO light belt on the line. Let's get ready to rumble! For TEIVOVOsports.com, I'm Calden Khmer. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons below if you want to receive more Pasifika sports highlights on Breakfast Bites. Ka kite, and thank you all too much for all your love and support.